your guide to the truth, thenewamericanmedia.com.
Hello, everybody. Brian Engelman here with the New American Media. I'm joined in person, first time ever on the New American Media in person, joined by Dan Johnson of Panda. Dan, good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you.
All right, Dan, tell us a little bit about this event, why you thought it was important for Panda to show up in Los Angeles, my humble hometown these days, and represent.
Well, you know, John Adams talked a lot about the two-party system, and he said that there's nothing I dread so much as a division of the republic into two great parties, each arranged under its leader and each concerting measures of opposition to each other. This, in my humble apprehension, is the greatest political evil under our Constitution. And you know, when he's saying that, he means it. And we got the two-party system in today. They passed the NDAA of 2012. They passed the Patriot Act. Patriot, there was one vote against it, Russ Feingold. That was the only vote against it in the Senate. So you've got, right now, you have essentially a two-party system that acts as one party. You know, the greatest logo for, or motto for any other party is America's third party, and or second party. And the two parties right now have they control all discourse. They have, you know, CNN, Fox, MSNBC. They're controlling all discourse in this country. And so a free and equal event that seeks to break this power structure of the two-party system, that's really important. And that's why we decided to come out here, is because elections and just our American society should be free and equal. It's not based on what flag you fly. It's not based on what party you run under. It's based on your integrity as an individual should we vote you into office. That's why we're here supporting this event.
So wait a second. I'm wearing blue, which means I'm a Democrat, and you're wearing red, which means you're a Republican. Isn't it that easy in politics these days? All sound bites and flash?
We're told it's that easy. We're told it's that easy by the mainstream media, who's losing credibility by the day. We're told it's that easy by the mainstream media, but you know, when you get out and you start meeting people who you think, oh, they're on the other side. You know, I used to be a card-carrying, hardcore, down-the-line Republican. I've been to the Republican National Convention. Oh, my word, I saw the corruption there. But you know, the greatest thing about it is that corruption was at the Democratic National Convention, too. They don't care about the grassroots. They don't care about the people. All they care about is keeping their power and having their power in hand. And so it doesn't matter whether you're Democrat, Republican, Independent. You can be whatever you want to be, but 80% of the American people agree that it's on the issues, and they agree on the issues, so it's the people versus the powers, not Democrat versus Republican.
Well, you know why it doesn't matter. It's just two private clubs. And there's a lot of debate as to whether it's just one private club, just like Jesse Ventura. You know, he former Navy SEAL, governor of Minnesota, kind of accomplished a lot. Democrats and Republicans. He said it's a lot like wrestling. You go out there and you fight each other as mortal enemies, and guess what? You're cheersing each other, having steaks and drinks backstage. But you brought up the NDAA, and I know that's the core component as to why Panda was started. Can you tell us a little bit about how you got involved? Why the NDAA is an issue that people should pay attention to, and what they're supposed to do about it now that we know we don't like it.
Sure. Well, I really didn't want to get involved in politics, politics being many and ticks being blood-sucking creatures. So there's no reason for me to get involved with these people. They're all dirty. They're all evil. And I started watching Fox News, started getting into the political scene. And I decided I'll take political science at college. I don't want to get involved until afterward. And lo and behold, I come across a video. I'm just surfing the internet, procrastinating. Any young people out there who watch Stumble Upon know exactly what I'm talking about. Greatest procrastinator on the face of the earth. I'm stumbling around. I come across this video, and it says 63 senators betrayed you today. And I'm like, 63 senators betrayed me today? What do you mean? And so I watched.
I would say, why only 63 today?
Well, you know, when I was growing up, I thought Obama was the only thing wrong with the country. I was very stuck in this partisan divide. And what I found out was this is a law that essentially 283 to 136 in the House and 93 to 7 in the Senate. 7 votes against this. It allows the president to detain without charge or trial indefinitely any person who they consider a terrorist threat. No day in court, no jury, no attorney. They just go out and say, oh, well, you're a threat, and send you to Guantanamo Bay. Exactly what we did to the Japanese Americans in World War II, and exactly what the Third Reich did when the Reichstag fire decree, in which it says that we can go through your papers, we can take you if we want to, we can send you to a military court, which is not a court at all. It's just kind of like a bunch of people get together and say you're guilty, just like the Purge trials.
A rubber stamp tribunal.
A rubber stamp tribunal, exactly, if you get a trial at all. And when I saw that, it's like, this is the last step before a country goes into absolute tyranny. And I don't want my kids to live in that. There's no way. I mean, what did the next generation do to deserve this? Did they do any? I mean, the kids who think Disney and imagination and the world's a great place. Like, when this law is there, even if he says he won't use it, even if you trust him, what about the next president? What about the next president after that? I think we would agree we'd had some pretty bad presidents in this country, even if we don't agree what they are.
Yeah, and I would ask all the Democrats out there saying, "Oh, this is no big deal." Would you trust Dick Cheney and George Bush and Donald Rumsfeld with this? Oh wait, well if it was them, but no, our guy did it.
Exactly, but this is going to be there. It's not an executive order. This is a law. It's going to be in place for all these guys, no matter who's come down the line. And so, when you give power to someone, they will eventually use it. Take this example. So, I give you power to access my bank account. You can take $20 out of it every single day. I'm not literally giving you that power.
You should literally give me that power. I'm an independent journalist here. I'll take it.
Wish I had enough of a bank account to give you that power. But, so you take $20 out, you can take 20, and you tell me, no, I'll never do that. Just like Obama did. I'll never use this power. I'll never dig in your bank account. But then one day you're having a real bad day, you're off on the side of the road, there's a gas station right there, you have no money in your wallet, and you're like, you know what? Only once. I'll take $20 out of the account. I'll pay him right back, and you do.
I'm just gonna try heroin once. I don't care how much I enjoy it.
And you do, and you try it once, and then you pay me back, and then a week later, it's like, the heating bill, but $20, I paid him back. Do it again, and you do it again, and you do it again, and eventually you're taking $20 out of that account every single. Because I'm not mad at you, I let you do that. You're taking $20 out of the account every single day. Power itself, Lord Acton talked about this. Power itself corrupts. And absolute power corrupts absolutely. And all great men tend to be bad men. Now, the reason he adds that last part, which is not in today's political discourse, by the way, the reason he adds that last part, power corrupts. And what more ultimate power can you get than the power to kill or indefinitely detain without charge or trial? We cannot let that happen in this country.
Well, ultimately, the power comes down to what the people want, and if they're paying attention, if they're engaged enough to give a crap. So talk about the United We Stand Fest a little bit, some of the things you're excited for, and some of the things that you hope other people are going to get out of some of the speakers and the event in general.
I mean, this event, you look at the amount of people we got here. We got Ben Swan, we've got Amber Lyon, you got Abby Martin, you got all kinds of people here who are coming from all across the country to say, we agree the two-party system should be broken. And what these people out there are going to get is the other side of the story. Exactly the same with a lot of events, a lot of liberty in independent media like yours. I mean, yours is the first show I ever came on. So.
This is true. Dan's very first media appearance was on Agree to Disagree at the New American Media.
Absolutely, agree to disagree. So, you're going, every place we go and we do this, it's the other side of the story. I don't want to tell you how to think. I just want to give you the other side of the story and let you choose for yourself. Because you will choose what's best for you and what's best for your liberty, because I can trust you to do that. And what alternative media does and what the Free and Equal United We Stand Fest does is it gives people the other side of the story. And that's the huge thing. We're in California. We're in Southern California. We're in LA. We're in a city that the police just brutally murdered a homeless guy. We're in this city, and we're saying there's another side to the story. There's not just Republican, Democrat. There's independent. There's other voices that if you just listen to, it doesn't matter whether you agree with them or not. All we want is transparency, because when you get transparency, just like the internet has shown, liberty always wins.
As long as we have the internet to keep using before they try to take that one away. So, Dan, real quick as we go here, just tell people how they can get involved, learn more about the NDAA, and kind of maybe network and find some people close to them, whether they're Los Angeles, Ohio, or anywhere in between.
Well, as you know, we're a decentralized organization, so you never join us. You don't join Panda. What we do is we're activist trainers. We provide resources, tools, and experience to help you or anyone else who wants to take back their liberty. It's about what it's worth to you. What is your liberty worth to you? People say, well, I think I'm letting you down. I'm not doing this fast enough. What's your liberty worth to you? If your liberty is worth to you enough, then you can go to pandaunite.org/takeback. That's Panda Takeback, pandaunite.org/takeback. You can get a packet of materials. You can contact us through there. We'll help guide you through, even if you've never done anything in activism before. We will help guide you through getting going, but it's your movement and it's your resistance. And if the American people want to be free, we will be free. If the American people don't want to be free, we won't be free. We're giving you the opportunity to free your city from something. And the best part is, we're winning, Brian. There's a lot of other organizations out there who just aren't, who just are saying, oh, bad news and this, bad news and that. Albany, New York, 100 people show up, 3,000 phone calls and emails to that city council. Most they've ever had on any issue since that city was established. And all over the country, 5 cities in 1 county have already done this. Why not yours next?
Excellent. Dan Johnson, Panda, thank you very much for your time, sir. Good to see you in person again.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.